talk about that. But hey, Joe, you know anything about South Africa?
South Africa, yeah, parts of it are still like jungle land, parts of it are just big slums, uh, and then parts of it are for the rich white people, hotels and stuff.
Yeah, I thought most of South Africa was like all white people and shit.
Hmm.
But I guess not, Joe. I guess not. I watched a movie called Ghetto Goblin. Have you heard of it?
I have not heard of this one.
It's about a whore in the ghetto that goes around gobbling up dick.
Okay.
It's about I forget what the fuck the monster is in their fucking folklore. The Tamamamalu or some fucking shit like that. It's some kind of fucking goblin that fucking fingers women or some shit. I don't know, Joe. The character in this movie who was given like all the information and exposition and shit was speaking in fucking what the fuck was that language? Zulu, and legitimately at times he was speaking in clicks. Like other people were speaking in English and shit, but this guy was just going with his fucking Zaboomafoo language and clicks and shit. No subtitles. I even stopped it to. Is there an option to put some subtitles on this motherfucker or some shit? Nope. Still watch the whole fucking thing, Joe. I thought it was gonna be one of those fucking Nollywood movies that we talked about like fucking 6, 7 years ago. It
Yeah.
was not that. This for what it was what like it's fucking weird that there's still like third world country Bushmen shit out there. Like I understand there is, but it's just fucking weird with all the technological advances and everything in the world. But yeah, so these group of Zulu warriors got together to make a movie about this goblin. I'm not sure how the goblin comes to be because once again, clicks and whistles and shit. But I guess this fucking businessman makes a fucking deal with the town witch doctor or something in his little hut. Like the people around the town, they have their fucking like normal houses. They're all right, for a third world country and shit, whatever. Like they're nice houses. They got tile on the floor and shit. The water doesn't look that brown when it's run from the sink. But he goes to this witch doctor's fucking hut where it's like it has a midget door on it, where it's like a 3 foot door where they gotta do that shit or whatever to get in. So they're doing all the shit, and that's all the hey, you're gonna have to take care of this goblin or whatever. So that shit happens. He has this hollowed out gourd that fills with blood that he keeps in his cabinet. He fucking says shit to it. One time he drinks the blood, and then this goblin goes and fucking fingers women to death. And then he wakes up in the morning and his cabinet's filled with Nigerian money, or not Nigerian, but Zulu money. So the dude's like, "Oh, I do not want this anymore." No, I don't know why it sounds like he works at Dunkin' Donuts in the
So he's the one
1990s.
summoning the goblin?
Yeah, it's like a pact or something. Like they're interlinked. Dude, like I said, all the exposition and shit you needed to know was spoken by this witch doctor character throughout the whole fucking movie, and he wasn't speaking English. Everybody else was, but him.
Yeah, well, that's I'm trying to say. Does he summon the goblin, or is he turning into the goblin?
I
Is
He
he like
summons
waking
it, I
up,
guess.
like, oh, what did the Hulk get me into this time?
Well, I mean, he wakes up like, "Oh, mios, dios," but they're two separate entities.
Okay.
Like they're linked, but he's not fucking. I'm gonna finger this girl. He's fucking sleeping or whatever, and this shit's just happening. It's worth watching to see like what
Sounds
the
like it.
fuck they're doing down there, you know, if you're, like, interested in different cultures, movies, and shit. Maybe the only foreign movies you watch are from Japan or whatever and have Godzilla in it, and
I
you
only
wanna
watch
see
SOB foreign movies.
yeah, fuck yeah, you French piece of shit. But, yeah, I mean, it was okay. I was expecting, like, hot fucking garbage to giggle at, but it was compelling enough that I only knew half of what was happening, and I still watched the whole motherfucker. It's on Tubi. Like I said, it was called, like, Tamamalu or whatever the fuck this thing's called in South Africa, but for some reason, the racist fucks at Sony thought, "Oh, we'll just black people in it. We'll rename this Ghetto Goblin." Got me to watch it. I don't
Yep.
know what the fuck that says, but again, I didn't name it that shit. So, it's on Tubi if you're interested. It's not, like, funny bad, it's commendable for sure, but, have a witch doctor by you so he can tell you what the fuck's going on. Because 'Cause I'm not fucking sure. At the end doesn't matter. I mean, at the end, who cares what happens, really?
Yeah.
Watch it, don't. I don't give a fuck.